I'm in no place to judge.
Like, you have a whole new, like, table over there. 2 of them.
Yeah, but that nobody's gonna know. Have we figured out, Andrew, was somebody in the office today? Because there's random offices open. At the station.
I think someone just decided to open and let those rooms breathe, because they just had stank in the past, year.
I guess
it might have been
that'd be
the cleaning
true.
crew.
It just seems odd that, I guess maybe they were cleaning at every office, but because we walked in today, or I walked in and I was walking to the printer, and our good friend Darren's office door was open. I'm like, oh, man, is he here? It'd be great to see. I haven't seen him in person in forever. And then I was like, well, this is weird. So it's weird. I just don't know. But there has been, I guess, to your point, there has been, random offices that lights have been on and doors open, and it's a little bit freaky because we're the only ones here.
It could be honestly, I think it would be a good idea because people who haven't been in their offices, who knows what they have in their drawers as far as food or snacks or whatever. So there probably is a little bit of stank going on.
I would just hope that those people have reached out at some point in the last year and said, hey, just so you know, I had a tuna sandwich in there because it was Lent.
There's an empty, or not empty, but it's an open office down the hall by the vending machines.
Yeah.
That had candy in there. And in the beginning of the pandemic, I would take a piece of candy. I was like, they're never going to see it. That candy is hecka old and all that crusty chocolate now.
What kind of candy was it?
It was the Hershey, those little squares.
Okay. Yeah, there's also that monitor that you borrowed too.
And, he got permission.
That was more of I needed it.
Listen, I'm in no place to judge.
I wanted it.
I'm in no place to judge.
You have a whole new table over there, 2 of them.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna know. Nobody.
Oh, we'll find out.
The table for sure. A monitor is far more noticeable than a table in this drawer thing. And
but
to be
no
honest,
one's gonna notice because nobody's in the building.
No, I have to go.
No.
It's like going treasure hunting. It's like Storage Wars. If you haven't been at your desk in a year, I get to pick whatever I want. It's
mine now. Finders keepers.
There's some jackets down there for sure. Supplies. What we should do, Hoods, is change out the printers.
What do you mean change out the printers?
Take one of the good printers from downstairs.
Bro, that's heavy.
It's on wheels, homie.
Are they on wheels?
I feel like that's a lot of work.
Yeah, but the printer we have here sucks.
It was beeping this morning.
And it's just us using it. So that should show you how much it sucks. Is that it's 3 or 4 people printing, and it still sucks.
And I want to print in color. Come on, let me see the colors.
Come on, that's. I don't know when I got printer access to the color printer, but Eric is telling me not to use it before. I'm like, but why?
They show the least love and care to the one that prints in color.
I would reason to bet if our printers were phone models, it's the iPhone 1.
Yeah.
Roughly. I'm sure one day I'll go, if I go to Facebook and I see what their printers look like, I'm sure I would look like I was Tom Ford, or what the hell is his name? Henry Ford?
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford, seeing what his cars look like today and be like, wow,
that's not what I
it prints right away.
They fly?
Look, it makes its own paper inside of itself. So look at that. Look, that's fantastic. So, Rose, what are you excited for this weekend?
I'm just really excited to go home, see my husband, see my pup. I'm getting a COVID test tomorrow morning.
Nice.
And then tomorrow evening, we're going to a wedding, our first wedding as a married couple.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Look at you young kids.
I'm very excited.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Did you figure out what you're having yet for the food? We know, is it fish,
no,
chicken,
I'm
steak?
sure. I don't know why my brain keeps going to barbecue. I don't think that's right.
Oh, man, that'd be great, though.
But that's kind of the vibe I get. I don't know, though. But it's going to be delicious no matter what.
My friend Dante, or I guess friend of the show, Dante, he had barbecue for his wedding, and that was...
It's always a good idea.
It was just in, I was like, you know what? As the minister, I approve of this. And I just went to town. I forgot where the hell it was from, but you can't go wrong with ribs. God, when we had Famous Dave's in, was it 2 Fridays ago? That was, oh man, that's my ish. Hoods, what are you excited for this weekend?
I'm excited because this weekend, Maura and I are actually moving into our apartment, our new apartment.
Nice.
So we obviously we had it, we got it on Tuesday, but it's sort of just been dumping random stuff in there right now.
Yeah.
But this weekend we're for putting the king bed up and stuff.
Yay.
And the weird thing is we don't get internet in that place till the 16th.
Ooh.
But
that sucks.
So Maura wants to stay there because obviously once we get the king bed, she wants to stay in the nicer bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
But just because I prefer the internet, so from Monday and Tuesday next week we're sleeping in separate
apartments.
I prefer the internet. I mean, it is kind of it's like your clubhouse.
So
you know what I mean?
essentially, you're telling me you're going to have kind of a short distance relationship from your girlfriend.
A little bit, but here's the thing: I thought it was cool. I don't know if I just reworked this in my mind to make it seem cuter than it actually is. But so we met, she was down the hall in my dorm. So I'm like, oh, just redoing that.
And Teddy's the
so
RA.
Cute.
Exactly. Where's Teddy gonna sleep?
Wherever he chooses. You know, he's
gonna buy her flowers.
You're gonna do the Homer Bound thing where the Airbud where he has to choose between the clown or the kid.
Exactly.
And he has to walk and pick one of them to go to.
Which one? Am I the clown or am I the kid?
I don't know, but that's how it worked. That's how it worked in the Airbud. So when you're actually moving, how do you get Teddy to stay out of the way?
It's been interesting. Like the first thing we moved over to that apartment was like his chair. He has a chair like he always stays in our new apartment.
Okay.
So that way he just became more familiar with the apartment.
It's like a comfort
He's still
blanket.
been like really stressed, which is fine. We understand that just because he's like, I don't know this place. But we've kind of just been like, hey, go over here. He actually almost got out because we were trying to bring in a couch. And we're like, Teddy, come back. And it was the first time off leash for him, and he came back. So that was good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Lock him in a bathroom or something when you start moving like the big stuff, so that way the door's not open. Because when I first got Sadie, I was bringing her crate in, and she slipped out the door and ran.
Yeah,
so like that's one thing that it's good that he came back, but I would be just like, I don't want that to happen.
Our apartment complex has a lot of like double doors that like, oh, this is the section. So he couldn't go too far unless he figured out how to open doors.
That's true. That's
he's got little legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He does.
Well, although Riley's dog Pink, when I was there last week, Pink can jump and get as high as a doorknob, like a door handle. Like when she wants to go outside, like she can jump 2 or 3 feet off the ground. It was baffling to watch. It's like what the her like knees are like spring loaded. I'm like that is just the most bizarre thing. Chewy can't jump around anything if I'm around, but if I'm not around, he probably could actually. Chewy could probably dunk when I'm not around. So
yeah, that's
listen.
True.
Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for listening to the show, for watching today's podcast on Facebook, searching Your Morning Show. We will see you on Monday.